live in a very comfortable home, you work, you earn a salary, and suddenly you're out of work, you're out of your house, you don't have a place to lay your head, you don't have food to eat, you're not so sure of 3 square meals per day. You understand? Somebody who, so that's, you know, why some of us have decided to set up organizations. It's not just HURIWA. You have a multiplicity of organizations all over the place that are actually working. The reason why people like that are working is not because they want to make money. The reason why they're working is that we want to make sure that Nigeria does not collapse. Have you ever thought about the possibility of, if Nigeria collapses today, how we're going to trek? Because just like what the CBN is trying to do, where they say, even if you have 100 million in your account, you're going to take 100,000 per week, which is like a communist, I think we're in a communist state. But look at it, if there is a crisis in Nigeria and Nigeria collapses, where are we going to go? Nigeria is so populated. The population of Nigeria is a whole lot. Are we going to go to Niger Republic? Are we going to go to Cameroon? Are we going to go to Chad? A lot of us have brothers and sisters all over the world. So, if suddenly you become an IDP, it's like getting back to ground zero. You're already out of ground zero, and suddenly you find yourself on ground zero. Those are the people that are so disadvantaged, they are so marginalized. It's not because they want to be marginalized or because they are the worst kinds of creatures that God has created, or they deserve the punishment that they're getting. No, they don't deserve it. The reason why we have IDPs is because there's no government in place. There's no good governance in place. Because there's a lot of incompetence in government. Government is not living up to expectation. If government is living up to expectation and enforce the fundamental duty of government, which is clearly stated in the Constitution of Nigeria, that the primary duty of government is the protection of lives and property of every Nigerian. If government is doing that, well, government is not doing that. That's why you have IDPs, because if there are crises. And Nigeria's own situation is even worse because, apart from the fact that government has tolerated terrorists to be all over the place, government has also brought out a policy where they say they want to de-radicalize terrorists. Somebody who has killed over 1,000 people, they'll bring him out from prison where he's supposed to be, instead of sending him to court to face judgment. They do the radicalization and resettle him. And nobody talks about the victims, the IDPs. The IDPs are really suffering. Apart from the governor of Borno State, who else talks about IDPs?